Welcome back to your channel name, your go-to destination for uncovering the hidden gems in everyday change. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent coin. You might have one sitting in your piggy bank right now that's worth big money. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how much your coin could be worth. The Lincoln 1-cent coin has a rich history that dates back to 1909 when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the famous wheat ears on the reverse, became an instant classic. However, in 1959, the reverse was changed to the Lincoln Memorial to honor the late president further. Fast forward to 1982, and an even bigger change was on the horizon: the transition from a predominantly copper-based penny to a copper-plated zinc composition. This change has led to several valuable varieties that collectors hunt for today. The year 1982 was a transitional year for the Lincoln cent, and as a result, there are a total of 7 different varieties of this coin. That's right, 7. Let's break them down so you can check your collection. 1982 Large Date Copper, Philadelphia Mint. 1982 Small Date Copper, Philadelphia Mint. 1982 Large Date Zinc, Philadelphia Mint. 1982 Small Date Zinc, Philadelphia Mint. 1982 D Large Date Copper, Denver Mint. 1982 D Large Date Zinc, Denver Mint. 1982 D Small Date Zinc, Denver Mint. So, how do you tell them apart? First, the large date and small date varieties differ in the size and positioning of the numbers in the date. Second, the copper and zinc coins can be distinguished by weight. Copper cents weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc cents weigh 2.5 grams. A simple scale can be your best tool in this treasure hunt. Some of the 1982 Lincoln cents have extremely valuable errors that can bring in big money. Here are the top errors to watch for. Double die obverse. DDO coins that show noticeable doubling in the date and lettering. Off-center strikes. Coins struck off-center can be worth anywhere from $50 to $500 depending on severity. Wrong planchet errors. Some 1982 pennies were mistakenly struck on copper planchets or even foreign coin blanks, making them ultra-valuable. Transitional errors. A 1982 D Small Date Copper cent is one of the rarest varieties because it was mistakenly struck in copper, when it should have been zinc. One of these was sold at auction for over $18,000. So, how much are these coins worth today? Let's break it down. Common 1982 zinc pennies are generally worth face value unless they are in mint condition, in which case they can sell for up to $10 to $15.1982. Large date and small date copper pennies in high grades can be worth between $3 and $20. The ultra-rare 1982 D Small Date Copper cent is worth thousands of dollars, with one of the finest examples selling for $18,800 at auction. Error coins vary in value, but double die obverse coins have been known to fetch anywhere from $50 to several $1,000, depending on the severity and condition. So, how do you get your hands on one of these valuable coins? Here are some tips. Check your pocket change. You never know what treasures might be hiding. Search coin rolls from the bank. This is one of the best ways to find older pennies. Attend local coin shows and estate sales. Sometimes valuable coins get overlooked. Use a digital scale and magnifying glass to properly examine any 1982 penny you come across. The 1982 Lincoln 1-cent coin is a true collector's dream, filled with varieties, valuable errors, and rare finds that can turn a simple penny into a life-changing discovery. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Have you ever found a rare 1982 penny? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, and we have a special one to discuss: the 1984 United States 1-cent coin, often referred to as the Liberty Penny. This small yet historic coin could be hiding in your pocket change, and if you're lucky enough, it might be worth a significant amount of money. Stay tuned as we uncover its rich history, key varieties, and the incredible values collectors are willing to pay. The 1984 1-cent coin, featuring the iconic Lincoln design, is part of a lineage that dates back over a century. Designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, the Lincoln cent was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, the design has undergone minor modifications, But Lincoln's profile has remained a constant symbol of American heritage. In 1984, the United States Mint produced these cents at 3 facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked D; and San Francisco, marked S, for proof sets. While most of these coins were standard issues, rare varieties and errors have made them highly desirable among collectors. Now, let's talk about what makes certain 1984 Lincoln cent special. The most famous and sought-after variety of this coin is the 1984 doubled ear variety. If you take a closer look at Lincoln's ear on some 1984 cents, you might notice a distinct doubling effect. This is known as a double die error, and it occurs when the coin's design is impressed more than once, creating a misalignment. Collectors prize this error, and depending on the condition, a 1984 doubled ear penny can fetch anywhere from $100 to over $2,000 at auctions. When determining the value of your 1984 Lincoln cent, grading is crucial. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale from poor P1 to mint state MS 70, with higher grades being more valuable. A regular 1984 penny in circulated condition may only be worth its face value, but if you find one in uncirculated condition, especially with the doubled ear variety, you could be looking at a serious payday. So, how much are these coins actually selling for? Well, the market fluctuates based on demand, condition, and rarity. A standard 1984 penny in circulated condition is generally only worth 1 cent. However, high-grade examples can sell for $5 to $15. The real money is in the error coins. A 1984 doubled ear penny in mint state condition can range from $200 to $2,000 or more. In fact, in some major coin auctions, particularly rare examples have sold for over $5,000. Now you might be wondering, how can I find one of these rare pennies? The best way is to start searching your pocket change, coin rolls from the bank, and even old coin collections. If you find a 1984 penny, check for any doubling on Lincoln's ear. If you suspect you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. So there you have it, the incredible story behind the 1984 United States 1 cent coin. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, keeping an eye out for these rare varieties could be highly rewarding. What do you think? Have you ever found a rare penny in your change? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting. Today, we unravel the secrets behind the 1985 United States 1 cent coin, also known as the Coin of Liberty. Stay tuned as we dive deep into its history, rarity, errors, and how you can spot one worth big money. The 1985 United States 1 cent coin, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series. This design, first introduced in 1909, has remained a staple of American coinage. But did you know that this small coin has a rich history tied to major economic and minting changes? The Lincoln cent was first struck in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Over the years, it has undergone several modifications in metal composition, size, and design. By 1985, the composition of the penny had transitioned to 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper, replacing the earlier bronze composition used until 1982. This change was due to rising copper prices and inflation concerns. The obverse, or front, of the coin showcases President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic structure in Washington, D.C., designed by Frank Gasparo. But what makes some of these 1985 pennies so valuable? Let's find out. Not all 1985 pennies are created equal. Some have rare errors and minting anomalies that make them highly sought after by collectors. Here are some key errors to watch out for. One of the most famous errors is the double die obverse, DDO. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, slightly misaligned, causing a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions like Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1985. These can fetch hundreds to even thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes happen when the coin is misaligned during striking, leaving part of the design cut off. The more off-center it is while still showing part of the date, the more valuable it becomes. Some off-center 1985 pennies have been sold for over $500. A broad strike error occurs when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing it to appear wider and flatter. Similarly, clipped planchets, where a piece of the coin is missing due to an error in the blank cutting process, can also be worth big money. One of the rarest and most valuable errors is when a penny is struck on a foreign planchet. For example, if a 1985 penny was mistakenly struck on a dime planchet, it would be worth thousands. Now let's talk money. How much can you actually get for a rare 1985 penny? Here's a breakdown of the most valuable 1985 pennies sold at auctions. 1985 DDO penny, double die obverse, up to $3,000 plus, depending on condition. Off-center strike, 50% off, between $100 and $500. Broad strike error, up to $250. Clip planchet, around $100-$300. Wrong planchet, e.g., on a dime planchet, $5,000 plus. If you think you have a valuable 1985 penny, consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. You might be wondering, how can I find one of these rare pennies? Here are some quick tips. Check your pocket change. Valuable coins still pop up in everyday transactions. Visit coin roll hunters. Banks often have rolls of pennies you can search through. Go to flea markets and estate sales. Older coin collections may have hidden gems. Use a magnifying glass and a good light source to inspect pennies for doubling, errors, and misprints. It only takes one lucky find to turn an ordinary penny into a treasure. Now that you know the secrets of the 1985 Lincoln cent, it's time to start searching. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin hunting tips, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on valuable coin updates. Have you ever held a simple penny and wondered if it could be worth a fortune? What if I told you that some rare variations of the 1991 Liberty 1-cent coin could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? That's right. In today's video, we'll uncover the history, the hidden value, and the rare errors that could make your pocket change worth big money. Stay tuned till the end, because you might just have a small treasure in your hands. The United States 1-cent coin has a long and fascinating history, dating back to 1793 when the first large cents were struck. Over the years, the design has evolved significantly, with several iconic figures appearing on the coin. But the 1991 Liberty 1-cent coin we're talking about today is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which first debuted in 1909 in honor of Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1982. The U.S. Mint changed the composition of the penny from 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc core due to rising metal costs. The 1991 Lincoln Cent follows this composition, but what makes this particular year special? Let's dive deeper into its features. The 1991 Lincoln Cent was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proofs. Let's break down its key design elements. Obverse. Front features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor D. Brenner. The word Liberty is inscribed to the left, while the year 1991 is on the right. Reverse. Back displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which replaced the earlier wheat ears design in 1959. Material. Composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing 2.5 grams, diameter 19.05 millimeters, same as all modern Lincoln cents. Now, let's get into the exciting part. How much is this coin actually worth? While most 1991 pennies are only worth face value, certain errors and high-grade specimens can be worth a lot more. Here are some of the rare and valuable versions you should look out for. 1991 penny with double die errors. Some 1991 pennies have doubling on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's portrait due to a striking misalignment. Depending on the severity of the doubling, these can sell for $50 to over $500. 1991 off-center strikes. If a penny is struck significantly off-center, its value can increase dramatically. A 50% off-center 1991 penny could be worth $100 to $300, depending on its condition. 1991 Lincoln Cent with missing clad layer. If the copper plating is missing, revealing the zinc core, this type of error is highly sought after. These error coins can fetch $200 to $600 at auction. High-grade 1991 pennies. MS-67 or higher regular 1991 pennies in circulation are common, but those in mint state 67 or higher flawless condition are rare. Certified high-grade specimens have been known to sell for $1,000 or more in auctions. 1991. As proof penny. Proof pennies were struck with extra care and feature. Deep mirror-like surfaces. A perfect proof 70 example can fetch $50 to $200, especially if it has cameo or deep cameo contrast. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1991 Lincoln cent? Here are some simple steps. Examine the coin's condition. The fewer scratches and marks, the higher the value. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or missing details. Check for a mint mark. The presence of a D or S can sometimes add value. Weigh the coin. A 1991 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it weighs more, it might be an error. Get it graded. If you believe you have a rare penny, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for professional authentication. The 1991 Liberty 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny, but with the right errors or in mint condition, it can be worth big money. So, the next time you get a handful of change, take a closer look. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more numismatic treasures and valuable coin tips. Also, drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin in your change. Have you ever checked your pocket change and wondered if you might be holding a hidden treasure? Well, you just might. In today's video, we uncover the fascinating story behind the 1994 United States Liberty 1-cent coin, its rich history, and how certain rare varieties could be worth thousands of dollars. Stay tuned to find out if you might have a jackpot hiding in your coin jar. Before we dive into the incredible values that some of these coins have reached in auctions, let's take a step back in time and understand the history behind the 1994 1-cent coin. The 1994 United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln cent, is part of the long-standing Lincoln penny series that began in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that remained in circulation from 1959 until 2008. While the 1994 cent may seem common, subtle variations and mint errors have turned some of these coins into rare and highly valuable collectibles. More on that shortly. Now, let's talk about where these coins were minted. In 1994, Lincoln cents were struck at 3 major U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S for proof coins. The mintage numbers were quite high, with billions of these pennies produced. However, even among the billions, some special coins stand out. Alright, now for the most exciting part, the rare and valuable varieties of the 1994 Lincoln cent. Some of these coins have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Let's take a look at what makes them so special. 1994 Double Die Obverse, DDO. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, where the inscriptions such as Liberty or In God We Trust appear doubled. If you find one of these in mint condition, it could be worth hundreds to even thousands of dollars. 1994 Broad Struck Error. This occurs when a coin is struck outside the retaining collar, leading to a stretched and misshapen cent. These can be quite valuable, depending on the condition. Off-center strikes, coins that were struck off-center, with missing design elements, are highly collectible. A 50% off-center 1994 Lincoln cent in uncirculated condition could fetch a premium price. Die cracks and BA errors. Look for small raised lines or die cracks on the coin, especially between the B and E in Liberty. These small anomalies are minor, but some collectors pay a decent price for them. So, what's the value of a regular 1994 penny versus a rare one? Let's break it down. Circulated 1994 penny, typically worth just face value, but always worth checking for errors. Uncirculated MS65 plus grade. If in pristine condition, some can sell for $5 to $15. Rare errors, DDO, off-center, etc. These can range from $50 to over $1,000, depending on rarity and demand. Proof 1994 S penny. These are typically worth $3 to $5, but ultra-high grades can reach $50 or more. If you think you have a rare 1994 penny, here's what to do next. Use a magnifying glass. Check for doubling, mint marks, and errors. Weigh your penny. A normal 1994 cent should weigh around 2.5 grams. Any deviation could indicate an unusual variety. Get it graded. Certified grading services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and evaluate your coin's condition, which increases its market value. Sell on online auctions. Platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections can help you reach the right buyers. So, do you have one of these valuable pennies hiding in your collection? Check your pocket change today. You might be holding a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting secrets and rare finds. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching and happy hunting.